I'm a student at North Shore Community College, and I'm here to tell you about the Service Learning Language Exchange Program at North Shore. Do you want to learn a new language? Do you like to help others? Need to spice up your resume? Do you like free stuff? Well, then keep listening, because this is an excellent opportunity for you. Reason number one, it's completely free. Many other colleges might charge for similar programs, but at North Shore Community College, there is no extra cost to participate after your regular course fees and tuition. Reason number two, dos. Non-majors are welcome. You don't have to major in Spanish or any other language to participate in the Service Learning Language Exchange Program. Any student at North Shore Community College can enroll in a Spanish class and choose to participate in service learning. Reason number three, tres. Learning a second or third language increases your ability to communicate with more and more people around the world. This bridges cultural gaps and increases compassion for others. Cuatro. You will get to practice Spanish with a native speaker. With the Service Learning Language Exchange Program, you get to communicate with a native speaker from Ecuador every week. Reason number five, cinco. You make a new friend in another country. Reason number six, seis. You get to learn all about another culture from somebody who actually lives there without ever leaving your desk. Reason number seven, siete. You get to help others. Your partnered student in Ecuador will help you learn Spanish, but in turn, you will help them learn English. And that brings us to reason number eight, ocho. When you choose to participate in the Service Learning Language Exchange Program as part of a Spanish class at North Shore Community College, you won't be required to take the final exam. You can put it on your resume and it will be noted on your transcript with your grade. Just for you, I decided to get the perspective of my language exchange partner from Ecuador, Angie, about the Service Learning Program.
Well, I live in Quito and I study at the Central University of Ecuador. And I'm living here because of my studies, but I am from a small city in the north of the country. I'm from Tulcan. I live in Quito, that is the capital city of Ecuador, and I study at the Central University of Ecuador. I think that probably like the variety of things, like places to go to, because I am from a small city in the north of the country, and for example there we don't have like malls. In here there are malls and you can go and see a lot of things. You can go to, for example, parks that definitely here they are bigger, and yeah, I like that part of Quito. Okay, the first time that I heard about the program was like a year ago or a year and a half ago, because I participated in the pilot project. And then every term, like, we hear about it because the coordinator of the program sent us messages. So like we can choose if we want to participate or not. The first time I didn't choose to participate. I was selected to participate in the program, and but at that time you didn't get like a certificate, which I think that now is a great idea to have. So I decided now to participate before I like finish the studying the major, so I can know other people and I can practice more my English, and also I can get a certificate. That's why I decided to be part of this program. It has helped me to like gain more confidence, because I used to be afraid of talking to other people in another language. But I think that being part of this exchange like makes me not be so afraid of make mistakes, and like think all the time that the other person is not going to understand what I'm trying to communicate. So yeah, I think that has helped me in that way. And also like knowing other people with different experience to yours, it's very interesting because you learn not only about their country, but as they travel, you can learn about other countries, and also I think that they can give you great advice about life in general. And yeah, that is very useful.
Why would you recommend this program to students in the United States or in Ecuador?
I think that for students in United States, maybe you can learn more about our country because it is really small and not many people know Ecuador. So yeah, I think that is a good advantage, and also that you can practice your Spanish. And for students here in Quito, I think that the program is useful because you gain more confidence, you learn more about the culture if you want to travel to United States, and also you know more people. And yeah, it is very important for us to practice our English as we are going to be English teachers. So this is a great help for us. From what I know, probably I would like to visit New York because of the variety of people, things like cultures. I would like to explore the city at night and see that it is very different from here, because here at night is like a ghost city, but in New York maybe you can go to different places even at night. I would like to go and I don't know, see a musical or something like that. Because of pop culture, you can get more interest in the culture. That's how I wanted to learn English and become an English teacher, because of pop culture. I love the music. I love watching series. So about my favorite singer, I think it would be Taylor Swift. I have been her fan since I was like 13 years old. So yeah, I have been a fan almost like 10 years. What else? In general, I think that I enjoy a lot of music from your country, and like the series, the movies. So yeah, I think that also it is like motivation, not only for me but for others, to learn about the American culture.
If there was one place in Ecuador that you would suggest Americans go see, what is the thing we should, the biggest thing that we should do in Ecuador, the most important thing?
You know, I haven't been to many places here in Ecuador, but from what I heard, the best option always is going to be Galapagos, the Galapagos Islands, because there you can learn a lot about the nature, about different species of animals, like plants, the theory of the evolution, something like that. So yeah, I think it's also a really nice place to visit, and that's why a lot of tourists come here to Ecuador. So yeah, I would suggest that. But if you want like not to be in that part, people say that Cuenca is a really beautiful city, so probably you can go there, or just here in Quito, where you can also do a lot of things.
It was great talking with you, Angie, and thanks again for sharing your experience with all of us here in Massachusetts. So, in case you aren't already convinced to participate in the Service Learning Language Exchange program at North Shore Community College, next you can feast your eyes on some student films from students at Universidad Central del Ecuador.
Imanaja Mashikuna Ari Shamushka, Kapaichi Kawasima, Ekoraimiman. Welcome to Ekoraimi Agency. We know that Ecuador is probably a remote place for you. However, this country is a beautiful place that hides countless mysterious places that are part of its culture. For example, in the heart of Ecuador, in Quito, Some stories will catch you, and you will want to experience them firsthand. So let's get the ball rolling. Have you ever heard about bullfighting? 2 centuries ago, it was a rather popular show for quiteños, and it commonly took place at Plaza de la Independencia, where the following legend arose. This place is called La Casa 1028, and people said that Bella Aurora, who lived here, was killed by a ball out of the blue. Up to this point, there aren't any answers about that tragic final. I bet you can't imagine that situation, and many things spring to mind. But will you figure out the mystery once you come here? So let's push on. Are you still with me? Come on! All the Ecuadorian legends date from colonial times and capture how we live and behave. Once upon a time, there was a wealthy and landowner man named Don Ramon Ayala Sandoval, who every night used to go to a canteen and got drunk. On his way back home, he passed by La Catedral, where he fought with a cook standing on the top of this church. However, the man didn't realize that character will give him an important lesson about setting his life right. What a peculiar story, don't you think? So if you get away here, you won't wanna bump into El Gallo de la Catedral. Then visit different places instead of a bar. Let's move on to the next place. Would you be interested in knowing how a mere mortal managed to deceive the devil? Well, here we have another of our wonderful legends. It said that an indigenous named Cantuña undertook to build the Church of San Francisco. One night before to the stipulated deadline, a desperate Cantuña made a pact with the devil to finish the work before dawn. As a payment, he would give to the devil his soul. Creepy, isn't it? According to the inhabitants of Quito, this legend is the first mythical story of Ecuador, and it shows how the daring skills of an indigenous man saved his land from the clutches of the devil. As you could see during this short tour, Ecuador is a place that offers a lot of spectacular attractions to its visitors, full of magic and beauty. Undoubtedly, it's worth knowing about this country. So, see you later!
Yo quiero que a mí me entierren como a mis antepasados. Quiero que a mí me entierren como a mis antepasados en el vientre oscuro.
Hi there, my name is Fernando, and today I'm going to present to you what USA should know about Ecuador. Ecuador is a small country here in South America. It's between Colombia and Peru. Ecuador is known for being in the middle of the world. There are around 18 million people living here. Ecuador has 4 different regions: Galapagos Islands, the coast area, Highlands region, and the Amazon. Today I'm here in the historical center of Quito. Quito is the capital of Ecuador, and here are a lot of places that you can visit if you want to have a good time. So, let's go! Here in Quito, you are going to find a lot of interesting museums. Today we are in the Color Museum, where you can learn a little bit about art, traditions, costumes, science, and curious facts about this beautiful country. Quito is magnificent. A lot of foreign people like you is going to love this place because of their delicious food, incredible weather, friendly people, and a lot of the amazing places that you can visit. Quito has 7 important churches in the downtown. First of all, we have the San Francisco Church. San Francisco was the first church built in Quito. It is the oldest and most significant religious site in Ecuador. The Bax complex includes 13 cloisters, 3 churches, a plaza, more than 3,500 works of religious art, and a library holding thousands of books and historic documents.
One of the most famous legends of the city tells the story of the construction of the Church of San Francisco, the legend of Cantunia. It is the story of one indigenous guy who could trick the devil. If you are around the downtown, you can walk and down the emblematic street or head west up Sucre to San Francisco Plaza. You're gonna find the crosses made of volcanic rock from Mount Pichincha. They are Hospicio San Lázaro, Carmen Alto, La Compañía, Sagrario, Catedral, La Concepción, and Santa Bárbara. Another interesting place that you can visit here in Quito is La Virgen del Panecillo, which is located in that mountain. La Virgen del Panecillo stands on a hill in the center of Quito, visible from almost everywhere in the city. Not only is the tallest aluminum statue in the world, it's also the world's tallest winged representation of the Virgin Mary. The statue was inaugurated in 1975 with a total height of 135 feet including the base. It was and still is the highest statue in Ecuador and one of the highest in South America, taller than Christ the Redeemer in Brazil. Let's go to San Antonio de Pichincha, where is the middle of the world. It's one of Ecuador's most popular and visible tourist attractions. Nowhere else on the planet is it easier to visit the equator line or strike a cheesy post with one foot in each hemisphere. Even Ecuador's name was born in its location at latitude 0. Yes, a visit to Mitad del Mundo is undeniably touristy, but it's also educational and heaps of fun. Not only will you effortlessly lose weight at Mitad del Mundo, you will also discover if water really does flow down the drain in different directions in the north or south hemispheres. If you are around the street, don't forget to try the traditional food.
Come to Ecuador!
Welcome to the Temple of the Sun. This is one of the most emblematic places of our country.
This is one of the most emblematic rooms that we have here with exquisite architecture and also sculptures, with all a curriculum meaning history in the corners. As you can see, there's a lot of sculptures around here, and there is one of the most important women of this place. More of this history comes with the idea of Milo Ortega, which is the creator of this place. The sculptor and painter Milo Ortega is one of the most artists recognized worldwide. It has important places named in the 100 best artists art in art galleries. Exhibits his paintings in several places like London, Paris, Tokyo, Bombay, La Paz, and other countries, bringing all the art and culture of our country to the world.
Let me introduce to Milo Ortega. This is a picture of him, and also we are going to see some of his paintings. Follow me. As I said before, on the left are sculptures and to my right there's more sculptures. As you can see, the main character is the stone. Also, some paintings of Milo Ortega authority. Temple of the Sun comes with 3 floors and several rooms. We are on the 3rd floor. As you can see, more paintings of Milo Ortega. And if you are a handicraft lover of handmade things, you can see jewelry made out of gold and different kinds of stones as well. We are now in the faces and elders of Milo Ortega authoring. As you see, we have a lot of sculptures with the main character, the stone. Right there we have some rings that is also part of the ideas of Milo Ortega.
Me dio un resentimiento y dije, viajo a Estados Unidos, hago dinero, trabajo mucho y regreso y hago mi propio museo. Producto de ese resentimiento sale el Museo Templo del Sol. Lo más lindo es que estoy disfrutando con la gente que nos visita de diferentes partes del mundo. Así es que hago un cordial saludo a la gente que nos visita el Museo Templo del Sol, que está ubicado aquí muy cerca, a 35 minutos de Quito, pasando el monumento a la mitad del mundo, en un sitio mágico de la naturaleza como es la Reserva Geobotánica Urulao.
Muchísimas gracias.
Now it's time for pictures. As you can see behind me, you can see all the mountains that we have right there. Perfect to take selfies with your family and friends. That's the end of our journey in the Temple of the Sun. I hope you visit this place because you're going to really like it. Have so many activities to do and wonderful views. Bye! Thank you all for your attention.
Our journey begins at the Carcelen bus station where we all met at 5 a.m. Regarding information of our trip, it lasted approximately 2 hours and the ticket cost $3 per person. At 8 a.m. we arrived at our first stop, which was the Otavalo bus station. Here, we decided to have breakfast at a restaurant called Sabor Vasco that offers a wide variety of delicious food at excellent prices, which is located on Sucre and Juan de Dios Morales streets. In addition, a recommendation that we can give you is that before traveling to Cotacachi, you should visit the Ponchos Square, where you will find a wide variety of handicrafts and will be attended by very friendly people. After that, we go to the Huicocha Lagoon by truck, at a price of $10. In this place, you have the option of taking a 5-hour tour to get to know the surroundings of the lagoon. Or if you want, you can board a boat in which you will have a guide who will narrate the history and tell you interesting facts about the lagoon while you navigate in their waters, which are clean and crystal clear. On the other hand, on the lagoon pier, you will find craft stand. Finally, after all this journey, we arrived at our destination, the Cotacachi Canton, famous for its products made with high-quality leather. Arriving here, it was time for lunch, so we decided to go to the Yatuk Sem market, where we could taste one of the typical Cotacachi dishes called carne colorada, which cost $3. As soon as we finished our meal, we walked towards the Plaza del Sol, crossing the central church of Cotacachi, which is located in the Matriz Park. And before returning to Quito, we decided to take photos of our walk since we wanted to keep these beautiful memories forever. We highly recommend this route, as it can be completed in approximately 12 hours with friends or family.
Ecuador is generally known for being one of the most biodiverse countries in Latin America. It is famous for the Hall of the World and the Galapagos Islands. However, there are thousands of places that you will surely love to visit. Today, I'm going to show you why you should visit Otavalo in Ecuador.
Howdy everyone, and welcome to this short tour about one of the most fantastic places you should visit in Ecuador. It is called Otavalo, and it is located in the northern part of Ecuador and southeast of the province of Imbabura. This town has ancestral roots and represents one of the ancient communities with more culture and traditions of the country. We are visiting beautiful places such as San Pablo Lake, the Pelguche Waterfall, La Plaza de los Ponchos, and the Cuicocha Lake. So follow me in this interesting journey. Okay, our first destination is San Pablo Lake, where you can take a boat, enjoy the beautiful landscape, and stay in beautiful accommodation. So let's see.
It is located at the foot of the majestic Imbabura volcano. It offers several viewpoints such as Retero and Mira Lake. It has lodging sites such as Hosteria Puerto Lago and Hosteria Cabañas del Lago, which will make your stay more pleasant during your visit to Otavalo.
Okay, here we are in La Plaza de los Ponchos, where you can shopping. So let's go.
It is one of the largest indigenous markets of native handicrafts in South America. It takes place here especially every Saturday. Otavalo is the place you always want to come back to. Don't forget to bargain.
Now we are in the Peguche waterfall. So go with me.
As I said before, now we are in Peguche, a beautiful waterfall that is approximately 18 meters high. It is surrounded by great biodiversity, where people can be in contact with the nature. To get to this wonderful waterfall, you must cross trails and walk for about 10 minutes, breathing fresh air. From far away, you will hear the waterfall, and you will see a bridge that will allow you to be in contact with the crystal clear water. And of course, take many pictures with the magnificent landscapes.
Okay, we're finally in our last tourist spot. It is the Cuicocha Lagoon, where you can enjoy the beautiful landscape and go hiking if you want.
It is an ancient crater of the Cotacachi volcano. The name Cuicocha comes from the Quechua Tuixcucha, which means Lake of the Gods. Here, you also can eat guinea pig, which is a traditional food.
Well, we have finished the tour in this wonderful city. I hope you like it and enjoyed a lot. I just wanted to say that it's important to recognize Native people in our country in order to understand and respect the nature. And of course, preserve all these cultures so that future generations will be able to practice and revitalize their customs and traditions. Thank you so much.